On a university day, when the spring breeze lifted the flowers into the air, two eyes met in the crowd of Kütahya Dumlupinar, Miriam and Enes. Maybe they didn't know what it meant that day, but destiny knew. Silently, it wrote a note. One day, these two people will complete each other. As time went on, life first brought them together under the cold light of screens, then on campus paths, in libraries, in the cafeteria. In those colorful years where laughter, stress, effort, and hope blended together, they stood side by side. Studying in the library, laughing in the cafeteria, throwing their caps at graduation. Even when they were in distant cities, somehow they were always two souls who found their way back to one another. Miriam was like a ray of daylight, lighting up every place she walked into. Her dreams were wide, her heart was brave. Enes was calmer, more inward, but when he loved, his heart filled with an endless warmth. One was the sun, the other the shade. Yet when they came together, they created a perfect sunset. One day, the Turkish coffee they shared in a cafe became the first quiet moment when their hearts began to beat in the same rhythm. On a trip to Istanbul, when Enes gave his jacket to Miriam as she shivered from the cold, it sparked the first true flame of their story. Everything was going beautifully, until life brought them to their first big test. The storms inside Enes turned into a silent decision one night. A breakup came, a heavy separation that left hurt in Miriam's eyes and deep regret in Enes's heart. And then, a full year of silence. Two hearts under the same sky, unable to reach each other. But true love always finds its way back. One day, Enes gathered his courage, stood in front of Miriam, and destiny opened the door a second time. A quiet conversation slowly began to put back the pieces that had been broken years ago. And they started again, this time stronger, more mature, and more belonging to each other than ever. Life carried them to Bodrum. Walks along the shore, birthdays celebrated by candlelight, laughter carried away by the wind. Then a long journey that stretched from Istanbul to Eskişehir. In every city, a new memory, a new bond, a new step. In Miriam's heart, there had always been a dream of a proposal in Italy. Narrow stone streets, the scent of the sea, the magic of the sunset. But Enes had another plan, more intimate, more real, a beginning that belonged only to the two of them. And then the day came, November 19th. In a scene wrapped in warm golden tones, time began to move backwards. 2002, Umraniye. A tiny baby wrapped in a blanket came into the world. Enes was only 1.5 years old that day, and he had no idea it would become the most important day of his life. Because that baby was Miriam. And now, years later, those two people were standing side by side again, in a single moment that held all their reunions, all their heartbreaks, all their patience. As Miriam's eyes filled with tears, time slowed down. The wind blew softly, the lights seemed to glow brighter, and Enes fell to one knee. The small box in his hand opened. The lights shaped themselves into a heart, and the strongest sentence of this fairy tale was written without a single word. Will you marry me?